what are the top three metrics we should measure to understand whether developer relations is working or not?
Again, I think that the answer is definitely it depends. Because if you are, just now building your product, having a metric for users, or how many people are starting to use your API, like that's not really going to fly because you're still building the thing. So it's got to be, you know, it needs to fit with where you are in the company and where the stage is. And so if you're really in that early stage of awareness and just trying to get people to know who we are and that, then there can be I'd say some top three metrics for that stage would be how many people are in your talks, how many people are starting to maybe GitHub stars, like that can be a good one. It has a very limited span of time that's a valid metric. But something like that, things that are telling you what people know about it, like how fast is your community growing. But eventually those metrics no longer matter because people already know about you. People already know where you're going. They already know about the span of time that people are kind of starting to know how to use your tool. And so then it becomes more like, okay, what's the impact that we're having? So that's something like, how many active members in the community? How many are returning? How many were there before that are still coming back? How long are people paying attention to the content you're reading or that you're creating? How long are they reading it? How long are they watching it? Those types of things, and not, it ceases to be how many people are in my talk, and it becomes, how many people signed up, did the QR code that you should be having in your talks and in all your things, so you can track back to, how many people went to that link, how many people signed up from that, like those types of things that are showing now the impact that you're having once you've gotten your awareness. When you cease needing the vanity metric, and now you need to start showing that impact, those things are going to change. So I think those are three for each of those different stages.